All right, guys, we need to talk here about what's happening out here at this at the flooded area. So, look, I get that law enforcement needs, they need room to work, and but here's the problem. It's Wednesday, okay? Wednesday. This happened overnight Friday into early Saturday morning. This event has been happening for days now. We have been out here working our asses off for days with no real direction or leadership. We are shutting down the area. Nope, no more. You can't be in there. Nope, it's Wednesday. You guys are making good progress. Split. You got to get out. You can't help anymore. It's Wednesday. We finally decided to get off our asses and come out here and find some people. We finally decided to come out here and help people. Posted at every house out there for recovery. It's complete and utter bullshit. They started today. Why today? Why? Because there was 5 people out there. How do we know that those people that were found under that bridge last night, how do we know? But nobody went over there to check. Nobody went over there to look. The cops, the fire department didn't do it. But now they're out in force. There's hundreds of cops back there right now. It's Wednesday. I have a team of 30 guys coming in here Friday. Not lastinizing a bunch of people. You have an authorization to be there. They're kicking everybody out of there. Why did it take this long, man? Why did it take this long for them to come in and do something? This is absolute insanity. Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. But this is absolute insanity, is what it is. I don't know what to say, man. I am shocked at what's happening out there. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Almost 5 days. Almost 5 days they waited to come out and do this. There's been people missing that we knew they were missing since Saturday. And nobody came out to, but all of a sudden now they come out. What about the people that were missing in the flood, that were injured, died? I live in this community. This, like that's my community back there. Yes, I've got an ID that'll give me access to it, but nobody else. There's no other volunteers that's going to get in there. And it's just, it blows my mind, man. Yeah, Leah. Oh, yeah, Leah, the town will be all right. I just feel bad for the people because I talked to so many people out there yesterday, these residents. I'm coming up nameless into Leander right now. I got to go get gas, and I got to get some stuff before they start shutting down that area again. But I talked to people out there, so many people yesterday that felt like, and they feel like, and they still feel like they are completely alone. They have been abandoned. And now the people, all of the help that they had, now law enforcement and the state is coming in and saying no more. All of those people you had helping you, gotta go. But that's all right. You know what? I've been out here since daybreak on Saturday morning. My ID will let me in there. That's fine. I'm still going to help. I'm still going to do whatever I can for these people. I'm still going to make trips in and out, bringing in. I'm going to do whatever I can, and I'm still going to keep the camera going, and I'm still going to show y'all what's happening in there. Leah, I'm sorry. Well, you know, I was in Liberty Hill yesterday looking at what's happening. I was there by the San Gabriel River, and man, I saw the Corpus Christi Police Department there, which was wild. I wasn't expecting to see Corpus Christi there, but yeah, they were there. So, you know, So anyway, they're not going to stop information from getting out. I've got a big platform. I've got a real big platform. I've got a lot of eyes, and we're going to continue to do what we can do. I don't care. People, where the hell are the? Why aren't these people going? Why today? Why not Sunday? Why not Monday? You can't tell me that y'all don't have teams that you can mobilize to help these folks. And now, after citizens out there are that they had away, bullshit. This ain't gonna fly. This ain't gonna fly at all. This ain't gonna fly. We're about to raise a huge ass stink over this one. And you know what? People from the county, from the state, I know you guys watch. I know you see what I'm doing. We're not letting this go. This is a war now. You're messing with people's lives. This is a war now. I'm going to make sure everybody sees what just happened out here. I have friends past millions of dollars, and I'm plastered everywhere for people to see. So everybody knows what happened. Everybody knows it took you 5 days to get out here. Heartbroken, man. They wait until a group of volunteers actually come in and start trying to help these folks. These volunteers, we're not in the way of their search. We're not in the creek. We're not getting in the way of their search. We're not in the creek. We're not in an area where there could be bodies. All of these volunteers are in the yards of residents helping actual people. And now they're going to make all these folks leave. All these volunteers, they're going to make them leave. All right, guys, for those just joining, we got the word this morning. So this morning, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if the video even posted up. I posted a video a while ago that showed exactly how many cops are out there today. They came out in force. There's hundreds of cops out there today. They're shutting the whole area down. Let me read you guys. Well, I'll post it. I'm not gonna turn the camera off right now. But they posted either last night or early this morning. We thank you for your efforts, but now you gotta go. Basically, I mean, in a roundabout way, that's exactly what they said. Unless you're a law enforcement, fire department, or you've got an ID with an address down there, you gotta leave. I don't know. I can't get down there, Leah. They've got it all shut down right now. I think 1431 is open, but I can't get down there from here. I would have to go back to Cedar Park and go down 1431, which I may do. But I'm coming up here. I'm meeting BX. You guys may know her from Twitter. BX Bullet. She's the pedo hunter. I'm meeting her over here. She was coming out to help today. And they're running they're in the process of it, Mark, right now. Exactly, Caleb. I'm from the government, and I'm here to help. Ronald Reagan. A girl mentioned something about the dam, so to confirm, I Googled it and copied it, which is good. Please look at the infos, like, you know, where I am from. Donna, so it's funny you mentioned dam because not yesterday, but the day before, we were out here working, and then the cops came by and told us to evacuate because a dam broke. I kid you not. They told us to evacuate because the dam broke. They scared the living shit out of everybody that's there. All of these residents that just lived through this flood had a panic attack. And it's horrible, y'all. What's happening down here? These people, that's what they say, Leah. They said a dam broke and there's a swell of water coming. They got everybody evacuating, and then apparently they were like, oops, false alarm, sorry. And they just scared the absolute living shit out of everybody that was there. Literally, they scared the living shit out of everybody that was there. Residents had just lived through this flood, they about had a panic attack trying to get out of there. These people are going to need therapy. They're going to, I'm sure they got PTSD. I mean, you wake up in the middle of the night and your house is floating down the street. Come on. But here's the thing. All of these people, all of these volunteers, me and the other folks, we're down here helping. We weren't in the creek. We weren't messing with the cops. We weren't getting in the cops' way. We weren't in the way. They weren't searching, all right? So there was nothing to get in the way of. We were in the yards of people that had lost everything, helping these people try to get some of their stuff back that's possible to get back. Trying to help clean their yards up, trying to help get their place back to being livable. And now you can't do that anymore. Nope, sorry guys, we thank you for your help, but you got to leave. These residents down there are already feeling isolated. And now they're going to isolate them even more. And it's like, come on, man. So, I just got a message here. Hang on, let me see what this message says. Terry, I saw your post. I need some help. Hang on a sec. Let me see what this is. I'm in Kerrville and I need some help with flood damage and repair. We need help. Okay, well, that's Kerrville. Alright, that guy's in Kerrville. I've got contacts in Kerrville. I'm going to have to pass him along to them. What do you think about that guy on the porch with the shotgun? Jim, I tell you, man, Leah, they're not taking them now. They don't need the donations. I mean, and that's good. I know they don't need the donation. They don't need food, water, stuff like that. They've got plenty. They do need gift cards though. And you know what? I'm not going to down those people that are trying to get supplies to these people. Yes, these folks need all the help they can get. So anything that you can do to help them, I'm sure they would appreciate. As of yesterday, they were not needing any supplies. But you may want to call the Round Mountain Baptist Church and ask them what they need before you get stuff to head down there with, just to find out, because I know they were literally overran with stuff. Anyway, I'm sorry, this all just kind of hit me like a ton of bricks, and we're not done. Yeah, okay, local churches are perfect. There you go. See, you found the workaround. Cool. So, I'll tell you, Leah, if you find out what some of these local churches need, I have an absolute massive amount of water that I can donate right now. They don't need it back there anymore. I've already given them almost 80 cases, but I have more that I bought. I have more things, right? So if you find a church that needs that stuff, please send me a DM and let me know. I will be sure to take what I can over to them. Donna says, everyone trying to figure out how come that flood came so quick. From what I'm hearing, it started around 4 a.m. It started actually, so I live in that neighborhood. That's the neighborhood that flooded back there. It started raining about midnight. It woke me up. It was thundering and lightning, and it did not stop raining until it was almost daybreak. The part of the flood that did the most damage happened in between 2 and 3, I think, that morning. It was right around that time. Sadie, my friends from Cali and Kerrville can send them are in Sadie, I will send you that guy's information if you wanna send it over to them. He does need some help, but I mean, we're kind of a ways away. Cross Tracks Church, Liberty Hill. Okay, perfect, Leah. Awesome. I will get to. I've got a lot of cases of water. I will bring a ton of water out to them. Yeah, Donna. It started. The actual worst part of the flood happened about. I guess it was in between 2 and 3 in the morning. Right around that time. It was bad. It happened incredibly quickly. We went to bed that night, and we knew that it was going to rain. We knew there was a flash flood watch, but nobody knew that it was going to do what it did. I mean, it kind of came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was bad. Sadie, can you do me a favor? Can you retext my phone number? I have literally a million text messages right now, and I want to make sure I can find you to send you that information. All right, guys, I'm going to go up. We're going to sit. We're going to figure out. I got to get on the phone with some of my buddies that have a much bigger following than I do, and we're going to make sure that they know. We're going to make sure that the whole country knows what's happening here in Travis County. And I very much hope that that they regret doing what they're doing, and they let people come back and help these folks down there. You know, if I have the information wrong, well, you know what? Sorry, maybe you should have communicated a little more effectively than just sending out these generic messages to people. So, you know, it is what it is. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks everybody for being on. Thanks for the support. I'm going to be posting a message from those folks, from the law enforcement. I'm going to post it on my X here shortly. If you can share it, blow it up, make it massive. Help me get the word out about this. Help me show what is happening here and what people are going through. Regular citizens, people that they don't have any help, man. They don't have any help. Love you guys.